Now a play fake here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Back to the air. Tannehill on second down. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Tannehill getting this complete to Smith. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Tannehill throwing complete to Davis. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First down, Tennessee.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To the air again, Tannehill. Steps away to his left. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. That is caught inside the 5. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. 1st and goal at the 1. Throwing again is Tannehill. Eluding the touchdown, Tennessee.
On the keeper. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And this is good. Our score, 7-0, Tennessee.
Makes the score Titans 7, Cardinals nothing. Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And this one caught by Max Williams. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
That catch good for only a couple. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and
throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And he finds Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. It'll be a gain of 3, and it also takes us to the end of the first quarter play.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd down now, it's Drake. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
41.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7. Gonzalez to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Raymond on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They'll run here with Evans. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 36 yards on the play. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now Tannehill. That's complete to Darrington Evans, the running back. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Drake. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 16-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in his first half of action. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down, it's Drake. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
1st and 10 at the 48.
Murray now on 1st down. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Shotgun now for Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Max Williams, as the first half is winding down, and the Cardinals have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Cardinals 14, Titans 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now it's Tannehill. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brewer. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
And the Titans.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
A 55-yard attempt.
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and this score will stay right where it is. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Good.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, but it's going to be second down. Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Running for the shotgun with Drake. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray with a touchdown throw to DeAndre Hopkins. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Flush to his right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Again, Tannehill. His throw caught at about the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
1st and goal.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Tannehill throwing again. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Darrington Evans, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll look to run with Evans. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stop short of the goal line.
So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Tannehill escaping the pressure. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Jonnu Smith there to make the grab. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again.
I thought that was a nice job there of feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That catch good for only a couple. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. From the gun, Murray. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 more there and another 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. 1st down, Murray. Throw left side, complete. It's Drake. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
On 2nd down, it's Drake, and he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Operating from the gun, Murray. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth.
21 apiece. Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't.
Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back. Now a run with Evans. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Titans.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences, and this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused, because they still have some work to do?
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
At the 43-yard line.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds.
Do what we do.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Cardinals. Chase Edmonds, 43 yards. And the Cardinals turning that interception into a touchdown.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But now...
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45.
Tannehill's pass intercepted.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Now Murray. A ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
One last throw here for Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
27.
But Charles,
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains.